back on the trail, picking up on the Mountain to Sea Trail where I left off last time. It was a training run. It's been 2 years because it's Helene hit and the Blue Ridge Parkway was closed. Finally get to get back on it. Before I go, I'll give a shout out to my mom who dropped me off. Thanks, Mom. Today is about 16 miles, maybe 17. I'll end at Stone Mountain State Park. There's a campsite that I got there, backpacking campsite. And so it should be a pretty short day. Just got started on the trail and you can already see some of the Helene damage. So I was getting my backpack ready and I had forgotten that the top strap had broken the last time I hiked with this. I intended to get it fixed. Fortunately, it's not one of the main straps, it's just the one over the top that I secured the pad there with. So I was able to tie it, but I need to try not to forget it next time. Here, check this out. Maybe not that interesting on video, but next time I need to just not put everything in the closet and get this thing repaired because it would be much easier. It's pretty peaceful in this section. I've been hearing a lot of birds and the wind. It's getting a little warm and it'd be nice to feel some of that wind. Also, so far, not a lot of elevation, and I'm really in the area that's becoming the foothills, so the peaks aren't as high. I suspect once I get closer to Dalton Park or Stone Mountain State Park that I'll have some more ups and downs. This is the Basin Overlook, and now I'm entering Dalton Park. It's the first time I've ever been to Dalton Park. Last time I was on the Mountain to Sea Trail 2 years ago, I was doing a run, and my hope was to run all the way through Dalton Park just to the other side. But I didn't make it, which is cool. Now I get to backpack through it. So, random fact no one cares about. Check out this drop off. I don't know if you can tell from the video. It goes way down there. So I was walking along the trail in Dalton Park and I noticed this old trough down there. Probably doesn't translate on the video, but these views at Dalton Park are pretty nice. This trail kind of goes along the ridge here, and to my right you get these views. Kind of see the trail goes up the hill there, but so far it's been nice. It's had a nice breeze. A lot of this is under the shade. Check out this mountain over here. I want to give a shout out to these trail maintainers. It's clear that they've done some work recently, and this is really nice. I've really liked this Dalton Park section so far. The hiking's been easy. The views have been nice. Lots of birds. I just stopped at Alligator Back to look at the map of the Dalton Park Trail system over there. I came from up over there. This is the Blue Ridge Parkway. And you can see it continue on up there. Looking at my watch, about 11 miles to go for the day, so it's not even 1 o'clock. We're in good shape. I'm about 5 miles in today, and I have 11 miles to go. It's almost 1 o'clock, and I stopped at this little picnic table. I'm in Dalton Park, and there's this trailhead. Cars can pull up, and they have, I think, primitive camping in there. But it's a nice spot to take a break. These views here at Dalton Park are pretty interesting. You got this pasture at the top, and these trails that it's like they've mowed the grass, but near the top you got these views of all the mountains, which is really, really nice. Just past the Brian Gar cabin, and I think this land to the right is game land. They got these double red markings on the trees, which I've never seen before, but they go all the way up. First time seeing these on the trail today. A little patch up to me. So far, this trail has been pretty nice today. I've gone through fields, I've gone through normal trail, I've gone through some pine forest, some new growth, seen some hurricane damage. And then you get things like this, and you wonder, like, what was it cleared out for? I do like how it changes, and it's not all the same. I like the solitude that this trail offers, and in fact, today, I'm 11 miles in, and I've seen maybe 4 people, 5 people, which is actually quite a lot. So I just came off the trail right over there, and I was mentioning that it parallels or kind of snakes along the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is really cool because you get these views like this every now and then. It's been pretty quiet on the parkway today. Look at that, beautiful. It helps that it's a weekday, it's Wednesday, and I guess there's just not a lot of people out here, but check that out. You can see all those mountains in the distance. So good day so far. Check this out. So I was walking down the trail there and saw these rocks and did not expect this find, but there's a water source right here. I thought water was about 1.5 miles away, so I'm gonna get a little bit here and we'll be good to go. I'm not prepared for this. Hopefully it's on the map that I've been using. I'm supposed to be about 4 miles from my campsite. So far out, had us turn to the side here. So this is the route that I've been planning. I have 13.5 miles so far today and had a start of about 10:30. So about 5 hours hiking. Stopped a few times to take a break, to get some water, have lunch, those kinds of things. But I think I'm on the downhill now for the rest of today, so it should be pretty easy to finish this up. All right, later. So here's the junction with MST, and it goes that way, but my campsite tonight is that way. So backpack site begins 200 yards. Yeah, so I think I'm in campsite 3. So I think I'm here and I'm at 18 miles. And what's awesome is there's water right there. So I think I'm gonna go set up, camp, and then come back and get the water on the way to the campsite. And check this out. Right now the trail's along the stream. I'm really hoping that we stay close to it because the sound of water at night is so soothing. I also love being close to water to fill up. My filter, for some reason, is slow. I'd gotten a new one after the last trip, and it takes a little bit too long to get water through it. It works, and I had cleaned it out after the last one, so I don't know what's going on, but I'll make do. So here's campsite B. There's nobody here. It's nice and peaceful, but I don't hear any water. And I could walk down and get it, but I kind of want to sleep with the sound of water. So I think given that there is nobody out here, I'm gonna take a chance and hope that campsite A is not reserved. I think that's the plan I'm gonna do. Plus there's that super cool waterfall that I saw I wanna go check out. Here's campsite A. It was a little closer up the trail. So I'll set up tent for the night and this will be it. I don't want any of those falling on me, so I'll probably get over there somewhere. One thing that I realized that I forgot with all my planning, headlamp. How do I forget my headlamp? I don't know. So I'm gonna have to preserve phone battery and use my phone. Right now I'm gonna go get some water. There's a waterfall up here. One, I wanna see it because it's cool, and you know me, I love waterfalls. The other is, I just need water. I got the campsite set up. I'm gonna cook my dinner, and I guess I'm gonna have an early night without a light. I will read. I brought my Kindle, so that's cool. I'll read it. So let's go down here. I'm gonna show you this waterfall. Let me try to go on these rocks to give you a better view, and voila. Pretty awesome, right? So the waterfall is right there. I just came up from down there. I don't know if you can see. A little hill goes down. Just wanted to show you how close it is to the campsite, which is super awesome. See, there you go. There's my tent just over there.